If you could have any superhero power, what would it be? Do you know what? I think to fly. Yeah, what was I saying? Superhero, yes. I think I'd pick flying. Because if I could move things with my mind, I think I'd just get incredibly lazy. I think going invisible, you'd end up finding things out that you just don't want to find out. I think reading people's minds, again, you'd find things out that you're not meant to find out. So people are allowed to think things about you that are negative, and I think that is a healthy way for people to think. I think it's not healthy for you to know all the negative thoughts people have about you. You know, I don't think time control, absolutely not. I'm not messing with the time space continuum. I'm not trying to rip a black hole. I'm not trying to tear the universe a new one. Like, no, thank you. So I think flying seems teleportation. I like, but I think flying would actually be freeing. I could just go up, although oxygen couldn't go that high without you'd have to have enough oxygen. Well, landing's fine, because if you can fly, you can just fly down and then just get to the floor and go, ooh. So actually, Little Sam, thank you so much for the 13 months. Appreciate that. Let's go. That's my lucky number. Thing is with healing powers, I think that would be sick, but also that would be a very, very dangerous power to possess. I think you'd be like, I just think that would end up being a really bad thing to have. Because it's like, well, you can't heal everyone. So how do you pick and choose? That would be your full-time job, be going around trying to heal everyone. And then it's like, but, you know, if you heal everyone, then what happened? Like, I don't know. I just think, just don't tell you can heal. Nah, that would get out. There's no way you could heal someone and they wouldn't tell people. And like, immortality and don't age. No, I don't want to be immortal. Absolutely not. I do not want to be immortal. Like, I think just anything that affects other people, like time travel, healing, what else would there be that affects other people? Reading minds, anything that involves other humans, stay away from that. Shapeshifter, kind of cool. I also think you'd end up being like, oh, but I could shapeshift into this person. I think it get messy very quickly. I think flying is just like, I can fly and that's it. Or I can teleport and I can just, you know, live my best lives. Imagine being immortal, you can decide when you die. Interesting. If I could decide, maybe. The only thing is, though, with that, is there's always going to be someone in your life that is hurt by that. And I just don't think I could ever make that decision. Do you know what I mean? Like your kids, your like there's always me someone that's close to you. You'll make new friends, and then you have to just be like, yeah, sorry, I'm leaving you. Like, yeah. So it's like, what do I have to wait for everyone else to die? I still have to experience that then and then die. But then I'm, you know, I just think that's just not great. I think I'm just gonna let the universe take me when it wants. Preferably give me some time. I got some shit I want to do, you know. But these things happen. Yeah, time travel, absolutely. Do you know what? Actually, I know what power I'd love. I would love to be able to visit the past. Not the future. I would love to be able to visit the past. Not change anything. I would just love to observe and just see. I think that would be so, so incredible to do. Like, you could go back to literally the beginning of time. No one would believe you. But I don't want to change anything. So I don't want to go forward in time. I don't want the ability to go forward because I would do it and I'd regret it. I just want to be able to go and look at the past and just watch it. Oh, phrase base is dead now, innit? I think about that a lot, you know. It would be annoying that you can't speak to anyone. No, I think like, would you ever go back to medieval times? Medieval is I'm most interested in the medieval period, the time period, and the instrumentation and the way music developed and just everything about the medieval period. I just freaking am obsessed with. I just think like instead of watching a documentary, well, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go watch the Battle of Hastings. You know, I'm gonna experience it, and it'd be horrible. You would learn so much. Oh, do you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I want my superpower. I can just learn anything. I can learn any language. I just want a superhuman thirst for knowledge. I just want to learn. That's what I would love. That could be my superpower. I just want to be able to learn everything that is teachable. So, you know, the inner workings of the universe we haven't figured out, all of that, no. But stuff that is teachable, I'd love to learn. I've made the question boring now. I knew this would happen if I talked about it for too long. No, because Viz, no one would believe me. Like, there's no way for me to prove that I went back into the past because I can't take anything with me. I can't film it. So it's literally just my word being like, oh yes, I went into the past the other day and I saw. No one's gonna believe me. No. I'm just observing. I'm not actually there. So it's like I'm watching it. So I'm there, but no one can see me. I can walk around. I can touch things, but they can't feel it. I can't move things. That would be sick. Talia's superpower is school. Shut up. Allow it. Allow me. That would be so cool. Imagine. I love history. I find it so interesting. I'd love to go back to Pompeii and walk around the streets and see it as people were living it. Like, you know, I don't know. I'm getting well excited as if this is something that I can do, and it's not. I find that so fascinating. Like, I love visiting ruins, and I love visiting like abandoned towns and cities, and like thinking about what could have been and what life was and what it was like and the way it's changed. You really are a nerd. Okay, all right. Allow me.